Alright. Haven't hit you guys up in a little bit, but before I go to bed, I just wanted to talk to you guys about a little something tonight. It's almost what time is it? 11:25. Okay, so one of the things that I'm working on now is being very meticulous about my finances. So for some of you guys, I know for me personally, I kind of just assumed that as far as it comes to money, what you make, you just spend on your basic needs. I'm not really a big spender per se. However, what my cousin helped me realize is that I have to be more meticulous about my spending and know exactly where every single dollar is going at the very least on a monthly basis, and constantly look at that picture so that I can know what adjustments I need to make. Quite frankly, when your finances are not in order, I don't care what social background you're from, but especially for myself, and I would say most black folk that I know, because I'm sure that most of the people that watch me are black, but if you're white or if you're of Hispanic descent, Indian, whatever, it applies to all of us. When your finances are not in order, when you don't know what's happening with your money, when you kind of just assume that your money is doing what you need it to do, but you're not exactly sure what you've been doing with your money day in and day out, what you tend to realize is that, first of all, it's dangerous because you don't know how to manage. You don't really know what your picture will look like years from now. But when you start realizing that, when you start finding yourself in financial binds or what have you, it's hard to do the other things that you would like to. It's funny because when your money becomes tied up, it also seems that it directly links to your time becoming tied up and other things becoming tied up. So what we need to do is be more meticulous about how we're picturing and handling our money. So just a strategy for you guys, what I'll be doing is I'm saving every single receipt for everything, whether it be a personal side or business side. Have separate books for personal, have separate book for business. And some of you might have multiple businesses, maybe a separate accounting system for every single business, and writing out simply, the first month, what are all my expenditures, and taking a look at that at the end of the month and saying, okay, which of these expenditures are not necessary, are frivolous, and might be causing bleeding. Because what tends to happen is that many people will often have you have a lot of people who have great incomes, but however they never seal the back door area to keep money from going out. And what tends to happen is that as you get more money coming in, for some reason we usually don't tend to say, okay, usually when you get more money coming in, you tend to spend more, right? You don't say, let me just continue maintaining what I'm doing now, but having more money left over in case of a rainy day. And so I think it's time for many of us to change that habit. And it's only after we get to see what that picture looks like that we can say what adjustments need to be made. So I can kind of see adjustments that need to be made on my end, whether it means gaining more gigs, or whether that means figuring out where I can cut some costs, figuring out where I can gain more income, just different things, but not just figuring those things out, because I'm sure everybody's going to say they can cut costs, everybody can say they can gain more income, right? But specifically, how much do I need to gain, and how much do I need to cut in order for the numbers to work in my favor? And so I'll be working on that, and I think that's going to be significant for me. So I'm just sharing it with you because I think it'll be significant for you also. So I hope that that's helpful to you. And so average is failure. We can't be average in our money. Peace.